Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Today we're out and about testing the new Sigma Z DX lenses. First off, the 16mm f1.4 DC-DN. Ooh.
Ooh.
So we're out here in the streets of the Barbican, the balconies of the Barbican, to test out all the angles and see how it performs on my trusty Z50. One thing I really like about these new Sigma lenses is that they're all metal mount and they're all really well built, but not heavy. So this lens is a little over 350 grams, about 345 grams. And that means that on a Z50 or a ZFC, or even a Z30, it's still very lightweight whilst not feeling flimsy. I also like the way this complements the Nikon range. So this is the equivalent of a 24mm lens on full frame equivalent. Nikon do a 24 1.8 and the widest prime that they offer is a 20mm. So there's nothing that this overlaps with in the Nikon range, which makes it a great choice if that's what you're looking for. My closest focusing distance test is the same in every video, right? How close can I get to the flowers? So with the 16, we're talking here. 20 centimeters, 25 centimeters? It's one spec that Sigma don't include on their data charts, but I'm very happy at how close it is. We've both now had a chance to use the 16mm.
Yeah.
When I first picked it up, it took a bit of getting used to because it's 24, it's not a focal length I use that much. I'm usually 28, 35, 40 kind of end, but it's incredibly useful when you've got big architectural structures, I think.
Yeah,
I got used to it.
In a town full of tall buildings and skyscrapers, you will think your 16mm AK-24 on your DX camera for being wide.
Exactly. Now, how did you find it? Because I think a few times you said it was quite well corrected.
For me, it's really well corrected. So the annoying bit with really ultra wide angle side of things, you really have to shoot distorted with allowing enough space to kind of converge the verticals in the post. So you really need to shoot with extra space.
Yes.
With this one, I did find that as long as the angle is not too sharp,
yeah,
it's really well corrected. And I quite enjoyed that, actually.
Excellent.
All right, Becky.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Tell me all about this lens, the sharpness, the vignetting, the chromatic aberrations.
Okay, so wide open as you would expect, there is some vignetting, but to be honest, it vanishes by about f2, which is really impressive. There's a tiny bit of corner softness, but it's not as much as I expected from a 16mm lens. And overall, I think center sharpness is really, really good. So I wouldn't have any concerns about that particularly. If you're going to use it as a street walkabout lens, then it will perform just as well as any other lens in the offerings. The other nice thing is that it's a 1.4 lens. So although you've got the kit 16 to 50 that goes with these DX cameras, this one gives you something that that one doesn't.
Yeah, but probably will be much better in low light as well.
For sure.
In conclusion, the 16mm is really good lens on DX format.
Yeah, it's definitely the go-to for street walkabout, a bit of everything. It's the lens that I would probably choose first out of the 3 lenses.
Yeah, and what I like what actually Sigma did is the pricing is not very expensive. It's not Nikon price.
No.
You know, and then also we are feeling the DX gap that Nikon created. So, you know, we have those lenses to complement the whole Nikon system. They're not fighting for the space, they're there, and you can purchase them if you want from Grey Source Mixed.
Exactly. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and a subscribe. We would hugely.
There's a Soup Things button as well, so if you like that, you can press it.
There you go. Used to being in close quarters. Okay, so
Too comfortable now. Just put my legs everywhere because I'm a tall person.
man spreading.
So, you know, don't have any space for my legs, my long legs.
So
You know, when I'm flying, they always upgrade me to business class because of my long legs.
put you by one of the emergency exits so
Exactly.
you can stretch out.
And I also exaggerate a lot, but let's not talk about that.